Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the first podcast. And it is the start of Terrific Tuesdays tonight at 6 p.m. with John Freem from Cypress Baptist Church. And so we are looking forward to that. We're getting ready for it and all that kind of stuff. But it kind of starts our month of July of kind of different services and just a little different schedule and not get us out of rut, but it just kind of gives us a little bit of difference in July, and especially when everybody's on vacation and stuff like that. It kind of helps with that as well. So
got a lot of going, got a lot of coming. People are hot, people are this and that, and so just to give them something different in July, and plus it helps our volunteer base.
Yeah.
You know, you have so many volunteers in children's ministry and Awanas and all the different things that's going on Wednesday night. So kind of just gives everybody a time of refresh. That's what revival is, time to revive, recharge. So maybe some of our folks that are in children's ministry or minister in other areas, gives them great opportunity to get a few weeks of being fed and getting some messages under their belt that they don't normally get. So it's exciting. I'm looking forward to John tonight.
I think it'll be good. We've heard him preach a couple times, and he's always done a good job.
Mm-hmm. He's going to bring a good word tonight. So just the message. We all preach the same message. Who Jesus is, death, burial, resurrection, the gospel. It just sometimes it helps hearing it from a different source. Yeah. And I'm excited about what he's going to bring.
I say that quite often when I bring in someone music-wise. We do, a workshop or whatever, and I've done that before. And it's like, he's saying the same thing I am. It's just not me saying it. It kind of gets you to hear it again from someone else, and it's always good. It's always good for that.
We always at a church I once served at. We called it a secret shopper. Sometimes we'd bring somebody in from another church, ask them to come in on a Sunday or something, and just see, hey, are we hitting on all cylinders? You see us missing something, maybe in the greeter ministry or in the worship. How we do this, how we do that, is the signage good, that kind of stuff. Because we do, man. We
get used to it. We get comfortable. And,
I tell people all the time, I'm in Adult 1. I teach Sunday school in Adult 1. They go, what's Adult 1?
Where's Adult 1? Yeah.
Where is Adult 1?
I always call it T buildings. I don't even say Adult 1. It's the T buildings over there, because I'm in there too.
We'll try this one. What's a T building, sir?
Yeah,
I get that one too.
I've had that one. I grew up, I was in the same area you were, but I grew up going to Buckeye High School, and we had T buildings all over the place at the time. I think they've changed some of that now, but
they built a new school.
They built a new building, yeah. But back when I was there, we had T buildings, and that's just what we called them.
Right,
so I kind of got stuck in that. But we had a new couple come to our Sunday school this past Sunday, and they're young, 22, 23, and I was excited to see them. And Brother Dale had to bring them in because they're like, we don't know where to go, Wow. So Brother Dale brought them in, and we had a good time with them. But we get comfortable. We get I don't want to call it a rut, but that's almost how it gets. You're used to everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when you're at home. When I'm at my house, I can almost walk around blind because I know where stuff's at. My muscle memory kicks in. I'm so used to where everything's at, I know where to go. And sometimes it's good to get out of that just a little bit, give some perspective. And so that's a lot of what this Tuesday night's doing, is just getting us out of our normal routine, give us a little perspective, and it's someone that he would never be able to come here on a Sunday or Wednesday, type deal. And so it's always good to take that step, have just a little bit of change where it's not freaking us out, but it's also just getting us out of our normal routine.
And I try to get our local guys that are in our association, that's in our area. They know how we are, who we are, that kind of stuff. You're not pulling somebody out of Maine, to come in to fly them in and all that kind of stuff. So we keep expenses down. You keep everything down by getting But we have some awesome pastors in our association, in our area. So it's good to get them in and let those guys preach.
So tonight is John Freem, who's again the pastor of Cypress Baptist Church, and y'all kind of know who he is. But then the next Tuesday, which is July 18th, is a man by the name of Casey Johnson. He's out of Bonita Road Baptist Church in Bastrop, Louisiana. They actually have 2 campuses, but I think the main one is in Bastrop. And then the 25th is our very own Lane Moore, and from our Northwest Louisiana Baptist Association, and we've heard him many times, and he's always does a great job. So
Yeah, our folks like him because he's 3 points and out. So
yeah, but he does good.
Oh, he's awesome.
He does good. But
absolutely.
he is a friend of the church, and he's been around here a lot. So, so it's gonna be a good month. It's still busy just because we're not having Sunday night or Wednesday night doesn't mean we're not busy. We're still kind of got a lot of stuff going on. Kids camp is about to happen. Youth camp's about to happen, and all those kind of things. And so it's going to be a crazy month, even though we're doing things a little bit different.
Oh yeah,
but,
crazy good. I mean, like you
that's
said, I'm excited to know from year 1, year 2 of ministry, being here and seeing kids going to camp and the numbers and all that.
Yeah.
And now we're seeing 30 kids go to youth camp, where last year we had 10 or 12. First year you went with the kiddos to the camp.
We had 4 or something.
I was going to say,
4 or
y'all.
5.
Yeah, 4 or 5. Well, I think she's got like 30 or 40 kids going to camp.
Wow,
Miss
that's
Tracy. I mean, it's just.
And I love kids, but I'm so glad she hasn't asked me to go.
Mm-hmm.
And I love my kids, and the Lord did not gift me with the gift of kids ministry, And I think there's a lot of parents who are happy about that I'm not in kids ministry, and
But she's doing great.
But she does a great job with them.
So they're going to do well, and so right at 100 kids in VBS, that's grown, and just all the ministries are flourishing, doing well, and just praying about what's going to happen in the days ahead. Don't forget the Walk Through the Bible. We have that.
Yeah, that's coming up. What's Sunday night?
August 13th.
August 13th, that's right.
And then before that, if you're into being a disciple maker or being a part of a disciple network, we're going to have that on that Saturday from 8:30 to 12:30.
And it's called D-Life. It's a D-Life boot camp. Mm-hmm. And you'll be hearing a lot more information about that very, very soon. This is not
a video this Sunday, aren't you?
Yes, we're playing a video. Brother Andrew's going to talk about it just for a second. Mm-hmm. This is not just another random. It's not a course. It's not a
program.
It's not a program. This is a way to help disciple people, and it's more. It's not 12 people in a room. This is almost more one-on-one, one-on-two.
Yeah. It's just like it's modeled after how Jesus did. It's modeled New Testament. It's modeled through the Bible. So if a person says, well, that's a book from man or a book that somebody that kind of stuff. No, the textbook is the Bible. Yeah. The model is Jesus. Right. The way we're going to do it is fully biblical. I don't know who's listening, who's watching, but I'm going to tell you, I would say roughly 10 years I've looked at many different how can we disciple men and talk to mentors.
And that's one of the biggest issues in churches in general is how to disciple people.
It is.
And it really is.
Is it called mentee? Is it called discipleship? And
getting people past the baby stage of salvation in that relationship with the Lord has always been the toughest thing in churches in general. Yep. And so this is just a great way to be able to start doing that. And it's just little by little, one-on-one almost, and small, very, very small group setting.
Mm-hmm. It's 3 to 5.
And so you can grow together, and it's an easy way to do that. It is hard to be open and honest with people when there's 20 people in a group, but when you got 3, 4, 5, it's very easy to do that, and you can. That's where the iron sharpening iron kicks in. There's a lot that can be done in a Sunday school setting, but then you're still dealing with bigger numbers. This boils it down even more, where it's a lot more trust, and it's just one-on-one, 1-on-2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. So,
and it's a boot camp, so you can go and
this is not where it
really
starts.
Fast.
But
you see how it works, how it could work.
And we're going to be hearing from the people who started it, right?
Yes.
Who built this, what's called
Bill and
D-Life.
Randy,
Yeah.
Wilkes.
And so they're going to be doing the workshop and doing a great job. You and Andrew have already been through it once.
I've been through the boot camp. It's awesome. I look forward to doing. Yes, I'm going to do it again.
Yeah.
just, yeah, like I said, I've looked for something for at least 10 years, how to disciple men, how it could like really work and do it biblically, and the multiplication is what I like about it. I see the five functions of the church involved in this and how it's going to work. So there's a few things, and I told my Sunday school class this, there's not many times where I either stand in the pulpit or whichever pulpit I have and say, you don't want to miss this. And this is one of those times where I would hang my hat on and say, you don't want to miss this.
Right.
If you want to be a disciple maker and you want to be discipled, you wouldn't want to miss this.
Yeah.
I'm that passionate about it. You don't hear me say that too often.
Right.
I will make announcements and stuff like that, but very rare will I say, you don't want to miss this.
Yeah.
You don't want to miss it. It's going to
It's
be
gonna
good.
be- it's gonna be good.
It's life changing.
Yeah.
It's not only it's life changing. It's going to be community changing. Could be state changing. It could be a world changer.
Yeah.
It's that awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward.
It's
to
just an easy way to grow.
Mhm.
It's an easy way to grow your relationship with the Lord and also your fellow church members. And it's going to be a busy month, but it's all good. It's
Well,
all
that's what
just stuff to help grow.
One of those things. I think I'd like to say today is, don't think we're coasting in the month
Yeah.
of July, because we're really not.
Yeah.
I think we're more so downshifting and getting ready to gear up and hit it hard, because come August, man, we got Bob Smiley coming.
Yeah, that was
that's
my
gonna
next
be
thing, yeah.
Awesome. On the 16th of August.
And Brandon, I can never say his last name.
Brandon. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank.
I can
on
never
his
say.
last
I
name.
forget what his last name. Well, and I forget. I don't know how to say it. But he's an evangelist, and him and Bob are doing we're calling it a back to school family night. So this is not just kids and youth and stuff like that. This is a whole family. Bob
Hey, do you like
Smiley's
to laugh?
Yeah,
I
Bob
like to
Smiley is a
laugh.
great comedian.
Oh my goodness.
And with a name like Bob Smiley, how can he not?
Oh, no.
What else was he going to do with
What
his
else he
life?
gonna
And then Brandon's going to he's going to bring a word as well. And so
It's gonna be a good night.
this is something we're inviting as many people that want to come. It's a free event, all that kind of stuff. And so Bob Smiley, I've heard him for years, and he's always he's in the Tim Hawkins realm,
Oh, yeah.
and just always really good. So.
Oh, no.
And that's going to be in the middle of, what is it, August 9th? 16th.
16th, I believe.
August 16th,
Yeah.
yeah. And they'll be here for that. No, I think it is August 9th.
Is it 9?
I think it is. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
August 9th. So August 9th is is that event, back to school for the family. It's a family night, family function. And then on the 16th, this is why I was getting confused, 16th is our Voices of Praise Christmas and August night. And so we're going to be kicking off our Christmas, and I can't believe I'm already saying that.
I know.
But we're kicking off Christmas in August and getting that going. So it's a great time that if you've ever thought about being in the choir or singing or playing an instrument or even media and stuff like that, we'd love to have y'all come and just check us out for the night and listen to the new music, eat some good food, and wear our favorite ugly Christmas sweater and stuff like that. I have a llama Christmas tie I wear every year, just because when else am I going to wear it? I really don't even remember why I bought it, except for something like that. So, and so it's just going to be a really good time. We've already got some of the music picked out, and you know how hard it is to listen to Christmas when it's 100 and something degrees outside. I mean
Glad at you.
Yeah, thank you. That's the bad part about music ministry. You never get to listen to the music of the day. It's always 6 months ahead. Planning. So, but we're excited for that. It's going to be a good year. We had a great Christmas last year, and I'm excited for this year as well. So, just a lot of stuff going on. Just a lot, and it's going to be pretty busy till the end of the year. So, but it's going to be good. It's going to be really good. So we're excited to see what all the Lord does through all this, and just excited for what God's doing now and how He leads, how He guides, and just to see what He's going to do is going to be pretty cool.
Amen.
So,
Amen.
Looking forward to tonight. Hope we see you here at 6 o'clock with John Freem. Our Voice of Praise choir and band is going to play and sing, and so it's going to be a good night. And hope to see you. We love y'all. We'll see you soon.